Hi everyone, it's Artist from Man Carpentry. Sorry about noise, can't be helped. So I've put together some drawer boxes. It's quite straightforward, so hence why I didn't really film it. Every box comes with instructions, also the runners and everything. I'll just show you. So you got all the fittings for drawers, everything's pre-drilled for you, so you don't have to mess around. So now we're gonna do splashback, and then we're gonna do finishing touches, because splashback will be in the way otherwise, and I'll just cut it now. And yeah, so we're getting there. So just fitted the splashback. So the way I've done it, I took, first of all, obviously it helps if you do your water level, and then you take all the measurements from one point. So I use the sand panel, you do the big bit and obviously the small bit after. Also what I have done, I've cut under the units like so. Here we got infill panel to put in, that's fine. I didn't want to have end panels on beforehand, so hence I've done the splashback first, and then we're gonna now trim end panels in. But yeah, basically my advice for you is take all the measurements from one point, and then most likely you'll be, you know, precise. Do allow couple mil for expansion, which I have done everywhere, 2 or 3 mil, and then also you'll silicone it and then it will be done. So and it will allow it to expand and contract with obviously heat from the cooking and so on. So yeah, that's how I've done that, and now we'll just crack on finishing off wall unit end panels. We don't have a cornice part yet, but I know the thickness of it, so I'm allowing space for that to be infilled, and that's that. So I hope you're enjoying it, and I'll catch you in a bit. Just to catch up, you probably wonder why I've been talking about this angle bit so much, but this is why you want to have it, because when you've got to fix cornice at the top, or got to fix, you know, some sort of plinth blocks or something, you can actually get in with it without big problem really. Where if you don't have it, you're gonna have to either use hand screwdriver, small stubby screwdriver or something like that, which is obviously not efficient. So hence why you should have the angle bit and also the extra long bit. And you'll probably think, why do I need the extra long bit? Answer is, you got the back and there's your holes for fixing units. So if you got a longer bit, you can go straight through the hole and drill without drill and screw without the problem. So yeah, that's why you really need longer bit and angle bit. When you fit the handles and drill for the handles, what would you like to do is hold the timber against the back whilst you drill, or clamp it, whatever you prefer. Reason being is because if you don't, it will chip the back of the door. So yeah, that's why you want to hold the piece against the back of the door. Therefore, you're not going to have a chip on the back of the door. When you're doing a lot of miters, etc., what I would suggest you is to dry fit everything make sure everything fits to where you want it, and only then you stick, because obviously if one of the pieces is too long, you know, it could get your angle wrong or in the wrong place. So hence why you need to really better mitre it all, dry fit it, including the end here, and end you finish with the mitre back, so 45, and you stick end piece on. That's how I finish my corners or ends, and yeah, and then just silicone, and that will be it. So now I'm going to stick it all on. I just wanted to share how I do the silicone. I use these silicone molds. There's various sizes, whatever you know you need to use for. But my favorite is this. It gives that sort of 3mm, 4mm look. So yeah, what I do, I put it on, try to put it on thin, and then place in the corner and pull, and that gives you that good look for silicone. Again, press in the corner and pull. So, and that's how you can get your nice silicone bead. So yeah, use the one of these silicone shaped squidgies. Then all I do, I cut my tip slightly angle, but leave it small so it doesn't push too much. You're gonna use a lot more silicone, which you don't really need to, and yeah, so that's how you get your silicone bead. Hi, so we done with everything now, just the last really final video. So here we got everything in, shelves in, etc. We had to build that unit, if you remember, because it's a funny shape. Let them do one like that. So it's a unit with all the bits and pieces. So what I do, I try to drill holes in the bottom, but what you need to, that's for your cables and hoses, etc. But you also need to make sure you have allowed for leg, because obviously in the corners you've got legs, so you need to go off the edge slightly, because otherwise if you don't look, you could drill out leg. So here, support. So that's how we've done this. Also, as you know, we're allowed for 600 dishwasher eventually, which we could done with a bit of squeeze. So this is going to be 600 fridge. We got about 10mm extra. And yeah, so that's basically it with this project. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch up with you in the next video.